Hey everyone, down here today gonna be burning some stuff. So been collecting just all the stuff I didn't get with the excavator. So the small little pile here, and I don't know if you can see way over there, got a big pile. So we just had some rain the last couple of days, so feel pretty good about burning now without causing a fire. So we got the burn permit. So I'm gonna get these fires going, and then gonna do some weed eating and stuff, just trying to keep the brush down so it doesn't get out of control this summer. Because last year I let it grow and I had, 7-10 foot tall trees and stuff that grew all year. So I'm trying to keep it under control this year. So we'll have some fun today and get this stuff burned down. Tarp over it. It was raining. I want to wait till it rained, but wanted to keep the stuff a little dry so it wasn't so hard to get started. So got some diesel, got a magazine, and dump this on the dry part in the middle here. So just dump probably maybe quarter, half gallon on there and just kind of spread it around. So the center is somewhat dry. It got rained on a couple days ago, but then I got the tarp on it. So got that going. So I'll see how that does. I'm gonna go over here and get that one going. And I got a ton of stuff that piled up down here and then a big pile up there. I'm gonna keep feeding this one. But that one's going. I'm not adding anything to this one, so pretty much everything in the pile's gonna burn. I might chop this log up with the chainsaw, but other than that, this is pretty much everything over here. So there's where we got that one going. So I got all this stuff. This is where I'm gonna start it. And then I got all that stuff, and then I got a big pile here. I could start that one, but it's so close to these dogwoods I saved. And plus I don't want to get too big. So once this burns down, I'm just going to start piling stuff on there and throwing this stuff down from up there. That way I don't damage those trees from the heat. So just got some water cans. I got one there and one over there, just little things. And then if things if for whatever reason I need it, I got the 300 gallons up there with the hose, so yeah, should be good there. I got this one going. I'm just gonna let that kind of get some hot coals and burn down a little bit. Other one's going really good. You can see the flames coming out the top, so I'm just gonna let those kind of burn down some, and then I'll start adding stuff to this one. But for now, I'm just gonna start trying to just knock this brush down with the brush cutter I got. So just make use of my time while I'm out here letting this burn. It's 70, I think it's supposed to be like 72 or 73 degrees. So, but with the fire just being around it and stuff, it feels a lot warmer. So I'm gonna try to stay cool and away from the fire so I don't burn up today. But yeah, these are some what they call tree of heavens, but it's not a native here and it's kind of invasive species. So I cut down some really big ones that were here, but now all these things have been sprouting up. I just got them everywhere. So those are the one things I really want to keep down. Yeah, it didn't take long for this thing to get going. You can see the flames are coming out about, I don't know, what is that? Almost maybe 7, 8, 10 feet. Yeah, it's been so dry lately. I didn't want to do this until it rained. So we got rain the last couple of days. So I feel pretty good about this. You can see when I did the big burn pit, it got so hot along this holly, but it is starting to put new leaves out, so I don't think I totally killed it. But instead of burning stuff on this side of the burn pit, I tried to pile it further away so I didn't hurt this tree any further. But yeah, just gonna, this is the stuff that was left over from the big piles I had over here, and I didn't feel like carrying the stuff all the way over here. And then yeah, I cleaned up this far side, and I just kind of threw stuff down into this pile, and the stuff down here that was piled up I threw up the hill along here. So just try to clean stuff up where I could without carrying stuff too far since I don't have any equipment. I just got done weed eating over there, and you can see this thing's burned down pretty good. So now I'm gonna try to get some of these bigger things that are on the outside and try to pile stuff up in there so I can burn as much as I can. I'll probably have a little left over that just doesn't burn, or I got a metal rake I'll probably use to push some of this so I don't have to get real close because it's hot. But try to get this burned, and then this thing's still going pretty good. So once that burns down a little more, I'll start adding to that. burning good. I got a stump right here that's on fire, but it's fine. I'm watching it, so it's about too close to stand. I walked by on that other side, almost burned myself, but about 15-20 feet is about all I can take. But I'm gonna sit here and let that burn. I might wait till Sunday to burn. It's Friday, so I might wait till Sunday to burn that. I might just let this burn down because it's hot working around this fire. And then yeah, I only brought one thing of water with me, and I'm getting dehydrated. So, but yeah, I'm glad I'm finally getting rid of this stuff. I probably won't. Maybe Sunday I'll do more weed eating, but it's just too hot, and it's a lot of. I'm wearing myself out moving this stuff, but. I'm about to leave, but I'll sleep a lot better if I kill this fire down just a little bit. It's not going to totally put it out, but I just want to make sure none of this brush catches on fire. So I'm just everything. The ground's already wet, so but I'm just trying to kill the fire down a little bit so the heat's not so intense. So just by chance something does catch on fire, it doesn't spread, but I had this stump right here too, and it was kind of, I already dumped a bunch of water on it, but I started thinking about the roots and stuff that went down here. I didn't want it to like burn up from the bottom, so definitely gonna kill the fire on this side and just kind of go around and wet everything. Maybe put about 20 gallons on this or something, but I just want to not totally put it out, but definitely take its momentum away, especially all this stuff around the edge of the fire that's not going to totally burn. I just kind of want to make sure it doesn't spread out or something. It's not supposed to get windy, but I'm going to come down here and start another fire, so I know I'll let that one burn all the way down, or try to, because otherwise I'll have a lot of stuff left over. But, I'll get out of here pretty soon. Just gonna do this real quick. All right, it's Sunday. Just got back up here. You can see it burned down really nicely, besides the stuff on the edge. So, gonna get some of that stuff down here, make a pile, and get it going, and then I'll just keep throwing stuff down from up top. And we'll, should be the last of it. Well, I finally got it all cleared off. So everything's on the pile, so I'm just gonna let that burn down, and that's pretty much everything. Still got to come back here and want to brush, cut all this brush down before we get into the heart of the summer, so I don't come back in the fall and have 10-foot trees growing. So I'll do that some other day, maybe next weekend. But yeah, about 3 months ago, this was all piled high with probably 5-10 feet of brush, which we burned over there. Yeah, this whole hillside had brush all on it. I picked up and stuck in these piles. Same with over there. I had like probably 10 feet of worth of brush that we all burned in that big burn pit in previous videos. So it's been a lot of burning the last couple months, but this is the last of it. So it'll be nice to get all this cleaned up, and then I'll be able to keep all this nice and maintained and mowed now that we got the big stuff out of the way. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.